or a resistance band, you can keep them close, or something you can use as such. Otherwise, let's get started with a light jog or march if you're not quite ready to jog this morning. All right, let's pull those knees a little higher. Pump your arms a little more. Again, if you're just marching, same idea. And butt kickers, heels up and back. And then we'll take it side to side. When you're on your speed skaters, we're gonna really load up, leap over and load it up. All right, bringing those legs forward. Reach toward your toes. Give a little crunch with your upper body. And don't forget about your arms. We want to circle around. Start loosening up your shoulders a little more. And then we're going to take these into seal jacks. So arms are out in front, hop your feet out, hop in. So arms are about shoulder height, keeping those shoulders away from your ears. And again, if you're not a jumper, just step and kick. Or if you're not quite ready today. All right, we're gonna end wide. Wide legs, wide arms. Side lunge and twist. And then all the way up other side. So don't forget that side lunge. Leaning into one leg. Stretching that inner thigh. Keeping your hips in between your feet. So you gotta slide your hips back. Make sure you have a nice wide stance. And really reach for the ceiling. Get a nice twist in that torso. And bring it in. Now we're gonna lunge forward and reach. So make sure those toes point forward. Reaching with the arm on the side of your back hand. Get low in that back leg. But pay attention to how your knee feels. All right, and we're gonna finish up on your feet with some arm and leg circles. So let's start forward, one leg, both arms, switch legs. So bringing that knee up and around. Just kind of like rubbing your belly and tapping your head. It's okay to take your time, find your balance. And reverse. Same thing backward. I'll start going over our workout today. So like I said, you'll need weights, something you can pretend is weights, or a resistance band will work as well. We're gonna do 3 exercises Back to back to back, no rest in between, and then you get a rest. So grab your weights. I'll go over them real quick, the first 3. We're gonna take a sumo stance. Feet are wide, toes point to your knees. We're gonna get low, squat, and serve. So palms are up, and then I'll bring them back in, weights right about to my waist. Squat and serve. Then we're gonna lunge and press. So lunge and press. This will be harder if you decide to press on the bottom of your lunge. A little easier if you press on top. And then the last one, we're just gonna hit the floor for mountain climbers. We have 40 seconds of each. Get yourself ready. I will show you with the band. It's pretty much the same thing. Your lunges, you'll just have to do one side and then the other. I'll let you know when we're halfway. Get ready, we'll start in 5, 3, 2, 1. So again, we're gonna sumo, squat, palms up as you press your arms out. This also will be a little easier if you do it at the top of your lunge or squat instead of at the bottom. Really keeping your core engaged. We're halfway through already. Pay attention to those heels staying on the ground, especially if you have a band or it'll come whip you in the butt. 10 more seconds, then we're gonna go lunge and press. Little to no rest in between. 3, 2, and 1. So if I'm on a band, I'm gonna reverse lunge and press. If you're using dumbbells, you can alternate legs. You certainly don't have to. You can wear one out first. Totally fine with that. We're halfway through. Remember, toes point forward on those lunges and try to keep your hands over your shoulders, whether you got the band or the weights. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, straight to the floor, mountain climbers. Drive your knees forward. You can sprint through. You can take it a little slower. You can do a little bit of both. We're halfway through. Come on, guys, 10 more seconds. Keep your head up. Don't forget your head and neck are part of your spine. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a break, grab a sip of water, fix your ponytail. Then we got one more round. We're gonna take a 30-second breather. I'll go with dumbbells this round. We'll start about 10 seconds. So shake those shoulders out. Mine are already tired this morning. Here we go, guys. Sumo position and serve. Bring it in. If your weight or imitation weight is too heavy, you can always downgrade to 1 on these. Just remember, palms are up. Harder to serve at the bottom. A little easier if you do it at the top. So you'd squat and then serve. We're halfway through. Keep getting low in your squat. Three, 2, and 1. Lunge and press. Again, hands stay over those shoulders. And if you're too heavy, bring that weight right above your collarbones. Good job, everybody. Halfway through. Almost there, we have about 5 seconds. Then we're going right down for mountain climbers. 2, 1, right to the floor, mountain climbers. Good job, everybody. Keep pushing those knees forward. Stepping or driving. Over halfway. We got 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. Keep that head up, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. We got one more set. So grab your weight or band. We have about 15 seconds till we start. Palms up. Find your squat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Still got that long spine, big proud chest. Keep your core tight as you serve. Halfway there. Whew. Weights got really heavy. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Lunge and press. Oh gosh. That was quick. Remember to on your lunge, we still got that body upright. Toes are forward. Especially when you're tired, it's easier to want to twist that back foot to balance a little better. Halfway through, switch if you're going one leg. Good job, you guys. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Hit the floor, mountain climbers. Whew. Good job, you guys. Drive those knees. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake those arms out. Grab some water. We got a new set of 3. Same idea. So we're going to do a fly, single leg flies, and then single leg rows. So this time we're going to do only one leg. So shoulders are back, core's engaged. Slight bend in that knee you're standing on. And you'll take the other leg and use it to tip your torso however far you can without bending or parallel with the floor. And then we're going to reverse fly. If you're going for the band, same thing. You're just going to put your band under that front foot. You might have to grab a little bit shorter than your handle in order to get full, resistance out at the top. And then the second one's going to be same idea, but rows. So again, you might have to grab shorter than your handle in order to get resistance if you're going for the band. Hinge and drive your elbows straight up. And the last one's burpees. Don't think you need a demo of those. All right, guys, here we go. Grabbing your weights, we'll start in 10. Single leg reverse fly. And we're just gonna stay there. Ready? Here we go. Shoulders back, belly button, hinge. So slight bend in your elbows, they're going straight out to the side. Pay attention to your shoulders. We don't want them creeping up toward your ears. And then if you can, add a little toe tap and a little leg lift. Keep that core tight. Keep your body steady. Remember, we don't want to go head first. We want that spine long and strong. And if that means you don't get as bent over, that's okay. Almost there, guys. 3, 2, 1. Good. Right to the other side for rows. Hinge, drive your elbows up. Again, add in that leg lift if you can. Head stays in line with your spine, don't let it hang. Keep those elbows close and still shoulders away from your ears. So we're pulling our shoulder blades together, but not up. Almost there. Just a few more. Then we got burpees. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna squat, hands down, hop it back, push up, hop forward, and jump. Start as soon as you can. Get as many in as you can. Go at your own pace, though. If you're not jumping, you can step them back. You can go straight belly to the floor. Step it forward. Take the jump out. Good job, guys. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Got 30-second breather. We're back to those hinges. Again, remember, the flexibility in your hammy, back of your leg, will play a role in how far you can hinge with that flat back, and that's okay. All right, get ready. We start in 5. Reverse fly. 2, 1, here we go. Add the leg lift by squeezing your glutes. If you're up for it. If you're having a hard time just balancing, you can leave your toe on the ground in that hinge. $15 seconds left. Keep pulling your belly button into your back. Keep your core controlling that back. 3, 2, 1, switch legs and onto rows. Good job, guys. If your back's getting tired, squeeze your belly button in just a little more or move a little more upright. But remember on your row, we don't want you to shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Got 10 seconds left. Keep that leg as straight as you can. The back leg, that is. And burpees. Good job, you guys. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. 30-second breather. Grab some water. We got one more set of these. right, here we go in 5. Hinge and fly, and go. Core is tight. Check your shoulders. If these are getting hard too, you can put a little bend in your elbow. Makes your lever arm a little shorter, which will make it less work for your shoulders. Nice, quick, easy way to make a small adjustment if you need it. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs and row. Still pulling that belly button in, adding your leg lift if you can. Shoulders away from those ears. Over halfway. Good job, you guys, almost there. 5 seconds. Then it's burpees. 2, 1, burpees. Good job, you guys. Remember to keep squatting to get your hands down. You want to load your hands with a strong back, not a vulnerable rounded back. Almost there. 5 more seconds. It's like 3 more burpees. 2, 1, rest. All right, we're gonna move it to the floor. Not for core yet though, don't worry. We got 1 more round still. So we're gonna start flies in a bridge. Plant your feet, really pressing your heels in. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your belly button, lift your hips. And we'll fly out to the side, back to the center. Second one, renegade rows. So we're in that plank, driving your elbows back. And the last one, we're gonna flip back around, hands under your shoulders. Plant those feet, hips up, and toe touch. If you're going band, you'll start your flies right behind your shoulder blades. And again, you may have to grab a little lower than your handles for these. All right, everybody, we ready? 3, 2, 1. Hips are up. And fly to the side, back to the center. Remember to use your glutes and your core together to keep those hips steady. If you want to make these harder, you could go 1 leg up. We are over halfway through. Still using your glutes to keep those hips up. Make sure you're pulling that belly button in to fight the arch. 3, 2, 1. Turn around, renegade rows. Start as soon as you can. If you're going band, your hands will probably be about shoulder width on the band. So you'll have a lot of floppy area in order to create resistance for your renegade row. If you need to modify on these, you can always put your knees down, but try to keep straight line, head and neck, through the shoulders, through the hips, all the way to the knees. So you're still working your core. Good job, guys. Almost there, 5 seconds. 2, 1, Flip it around. Crab walk, toe touch. Start in your crab. Go ahead and start as soon as you can. Again, hips are up. Reaching for your opposite toe. If this is too hard, you can kick one leg at a time and then one arm. If it's still getting too hard, lower your hips and bum to the floor, and you can go that way as well. But try to give a little lean into your arm in order to get some work in your triceps. We have about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Quick breather. 30 seconds. Then we're back to our flies. So again, we're in a bridge. We'll start in about 5 seconds. Plant those heels. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your belly button. Cinch those hips up. Fight the arch. Ready? Get set and go. Still keeping our shoulders away from our ears. Make sure those heels are pressing into the ground. And of course, don't forget about your core. Same thing with these flies. If they're getting too hard, you can put a little bend in your elbow. You may not get as far since we're on the floor, but that'll take some of that length off your lever to make it a little easier. Almost there, guys. 3, 2, 1. Flipping right over renegade rows. Drive those elbows back. As you're lifting, try not to twist. We want to work that anti-rotation and your core. We'll do plenty of rotating when we get to our core section. Drive your elbow up. Try to keep your shoulders square, hips square. You'll find it's a lot harder probably. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Crab toe touch. As always, shoulders away from your ears. Control. Try to pick your hips up in between. They can drop for your reach, but try to bring them back up. Almost there. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good, we got a 30-second breather. Then we got one more round. Then we'll do some tummy time. Starting with those flies. We'll start in 10 seconds. Remember, you can do a single leg bridge. I didn't tell you when you were halfway last time, so if you did one leg the whole time, just do the other leg. Are we ready? Here we go. Up. Control those weights down. Halfway there, switch legs if you're going single leg. Still using those glutes and core muscles to keep those hips steady. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Flip it around, renegade rows. Good job, guys. Don't forget to modify if you need to. You can always unmodify. Try to keep moving. Try to keep muscles engaged. We're over halfway. Just 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Crab toe touch. Check those shoulders. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it down. Take a breather. Keep those weights close. We're going to start with some flutter kicks. So holding your weight, if you have it, legs will start up. Push that pelvis, the top of your pelvis into the ground, your belly button. Lower your legs as low as you can without losing that floor contact. And they're small, straight leg kicks. We don't need huge scissor kicks. We're on little baby flutters. Crunch your shoulders up, press to the ceiling. If you haven't started yet, come on and join me. We got 30 seconds. Make sure you're maintaining that contact with the floor. So you're really pressing your belly button into the ground, top of your hips into the ground. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. You can lower your head. Hands are going out to the side, legs up. We're going to one side. Then we'll go down the middle. Reach up for those toes. Back down, other side. Start as soon as you're ready. Kicked my poor painting so many times. So when you go down the middle, same thing like the flutter kicks. As far as you can, maintaining that connection with the ground in your low back. These are easier if you bend your knees. When you go out to the side, we'll end down the middle. Remember when you're going out to the side, shoulders stay down and you don't have to get to the floor, just as far as you can under control. Just a few more. We get to do these double time, they're a little bit slower. Five more seconds, make sure you're even. Then we'll sit up for some Russian twists. So grab a weight or weights. Long, strong back, spine, and we're gonna twist side to side. These will be a little easier. Heels down, harder heels up. Also harder if you lean further back. I'm not doing two weights. But if you lean back, try not to round. Keep it nice and straight. Almost there, guys. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's roll to our side. We're going to start in a side plank. Elbows under your shoulder. Shoulder away from your ear. Pop it up. You can stay here. You can grab your weight and stay here. Or you can add a reach through your armpit. So if you're reaching through your armpit, make sure it's not just a reach. My shoulder's not moving. We want to really twist your shoulder And control that twist. Weight or no weight, twist your shoulder, but bring it all the way back up to sturdy. We got 10 seconds left. And we'll go the other side. 2 and 1. Other side. Same thing, elbows under your shoulders, shoulders away from your ears. Weight or no weight, you can just start in your high plank or your side plank and reach through. Forgot to tell you how to modify, bend that bottom foot back. So I'm still straight here. Especially if you're adding that twist, pay attention to that shoulder. Ten seconds left. And done. Bring it around. We're going face down, arms overhead. Pull that belly button into your back. Lift one arm, opposite leg, lower, and then switch. As you bring in your arm up, you can add in your chest. If you have any back compression issues, you might just do one limb at a time, just to not make that any worse. Or if it just doesn't feel right, same thing. You can always do just one limb at a time. But keep pulling that belly button into your back. Seems silly when you're face down, but keeps you under control. Two and one. Good, we're gonna roll over one more. Roll up. So grab your weight if you need it, or have it pointed to the ceiling. We're gonna sit all the way up, tall, and then lower down under control. If it's too hard, bending your knees, grab the back of your leg, you're gonna pull yourself up, and then lower as slowly as you possibly can. So you're still working all those muscles in that whole range, but you get a little more help from gravity instead of completely fighting it. Ten more seconds. All right, everybody, you can ditch your weight. Roll up one more time. This time we're gonna go right for the toes. If you can't hit your toes, that's fine. Reach as far as you can on your shin. Try to relax, take a big breath in, and a big exhale. Good. Try to sink a little lower, get a little more stretch in your low back, maybe in the back of your neck and shoulders. All right. Pull your right leg up, in, and over your left, and then left elbow is going to come to your right knee. Sit up nice and straight, and then twist. Use your knee as leverage. Get a little further if you need it. go to the other side. So left foot in, over your right foot or right leg, and then right elbow comes to left knee. All right, let's lower down, bring a full body stretch. And then roll it over face down. We're gonna press your upper body up. You can go from your elbows or move it to your hands. Try to tip your head back. You get a little stretch in the front of your neck. Shoulders still away from your ears. Probably if you guys hear me say that one more time this morning, you're gonna never come back, so I'll be done now. Tuck those toes under, pull your hips up, bring your head through your elbows, heels toward the ground. Really make sure you're grounded in your hands and in your feet. And then we're gonna step your right leg forward. You can keep your hands on the ground or you can lower your knee, depending on what feels good for you. And we're gonna press your hips forward, stretching the front of that hip flexor. You can even add in a reach if that feels good. Reaching on with the arm on the side of your back leg. All right, and we'll switch legs. So again, you can stay here with that back knee up, really getting a good lean, or lower the knee, but still pressing your hips forward. Add a reach if you can. Good, bring it down. Bring that foot all the way back again. Back to our little downward dog. Heels toward the ground, head through your elbows. And then we're gonna walk your hands back toward your feet. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring it up, we'll circle those arms around backward. And then hands up, we're gonna go wider than your shoulders. Pull that elbow back and then lower. And really open up your chest. All right, reach behind, grab one foot for a quad stretch. Standing up nice and tall. Again, proud chest. I think you know what else to do. And then swinging that same foot over to your other thigh, lower down. If you need to hold on to something, that is just fine. Flex your foot and kind of pressing your knee down. You're gonna get a little deeper in your hip. Good, other side. So we're gonna go behind, grabbing your foot. And bring it around for that figure four. Again, lower, flex your foot, press your knee. If you don't have to hold on, or even if you do, you can hold on with one arm. All right, guys, shake it out. Great job. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time.